Hi everyone, welcome back to CrochetRocks. My name's Tracy, and in this video I'm going to undo and look at the new edition of Crochet Now Magazine with you. I normally do this face to camera and show this as and when I find something, but I thought I'd give it a try doing it this way and see which is best. There is another reason that I am doing it this way, and that is that my hair's wet and it's in a turban, and I don't think you guys are really ready to see that yet. So we're going to just look at it this way. It might work out that it's better this way. So let's get in and have a look and see what we can see. If we can get in, that is. There we go. Open it up. And first thing I notice is that we do have some free stitch markers. And this seems to be all about the British birds, this edition. So we've got some cute little birdie stitch markers inspired by the British swallow. And they're quite cool, aren't they? There's 3 of those. And then we've got birds to crochet. Wow, that's kind of sweet. Little amigurumi birdies. And a duck, a mallard. So what have we got? We've got a winchat, never heard of that. Scottish crossbill, a kestrel, a siskin, a puffin, I love puffins, a mallard, a bearded tit, I can't say that, I'm such a child, I do apologise, greenfinch, sorry about that, you know, it's just, I do struggle with that, I do, and I shouldn't, I know. I am a child, sorry. So if you haven't already subscribed and I haven't put you off, then please do. It's over on the doodad somewhere here. Just subscribe and hit the bell. This is a new feature. This is only my 2nd or 3rd kind of magazine. I think it's the 3rd one that I'm doing this with. So I'm going to do it as a regular feature. And I'm just looking to see. $7.99 I paid for this. I like Crochet Now. It's quite often got some good bits and bobs in. It has another little crochet book with it. And not bad for $7.99. The last one I did wasn't as good a bargain, I don't think. So this is the new edition. I'm just going to move some yarn out the way, which I have been keeping on the side. Thought it wouldn't be in the way, but it looks like it might be. So I'm just moving that. That's it. Give me some elbow room. And I'm trying to see if I can see the edition number. Issue, where are we? It's there. 67. So we've got 35 patterns for every skill. Easy children's jumper. Stylish spring scarves. And beautiful decor. So that looks kind of interesting. This here. That looks nice. Not keen on this. I'm not over... you know, a lover of fancy kind of collars, but last week one of the magazines that I had Pikachu in it, so that's good. We've got another little Pokemon, and let's see, so there's always a bit in here from Bella Coco as well, so usually lots of ads, so that's quite nice, little doily type thing. And this little lammy, hopefully they're all in here. There's the child's sweater. That's not bad, although it does have the rows and rows of UK trebles or US double crochets that I'm not particularly keen on. Somebody did say when I said that, how do I get on with granny squares? Well, that's fine. It's a square and it's a granny square, and I don't seem to mind when they're in a cluster. Let's see if that makes a difference. Put some light. I don't want it to bounce off the page though. Nope, doesn't make any difference to you. That's fine. So I've got a granny square kind of Afghan. Then ripped off my wrap gown. I won't be very pleased, but I don't think they have. So what's this? Waffle Stitch. These patterns are the yarn. These are the yarns, patterns, books and tidbits of woolly wonder that will make your month. Sorry, I'm reading it through the camera, so it's not so easy. Fringy cushion over here. I don't think that's a pattern though. I think you have to go to Wool Warehouse for that one. There's lots and lots of kind of pieces that, you know, you can get if you go to. So for that one, you'd have to go to Wool Warehouse. And what have we got? A Tufty, super chunky. That's kind of nice, isn't it? I'm into the furry yarns. I do have quite a few. There's I did buy some of this mermaid from Mariners. I don't think I'll be making a llama jacket though. It seems churlish to take it off and then make them a jacket with it, doesn't it? Seems a bit strange. I quite like doing either a bobble stitch to make a heart, or with this one like with a fret to make it, like a fretwork one. But this is People's Make, Show Us Your Makes page. It's not really showing you everything on the book, but if I move it about, there we go. We've got this Shrinking Violet wrap. But again, it's quite... I'm not keen on lines like that. I'd do it in a different stitch if I was to do it. Wouldn't be rows and rows of trebles or double crochet in the US. So here we got... The yarn is kind of making these patterns. They're all very plain crochet. Painterly pillow. Painterly. There's a lot of these yarns out at the moment that are like watercolour or Rembrandt, that sort of thing. I did buy one which was watercolour. I quite like this. There's the chart. It's not bad. Bit busy, but not bad. I quite like that. Giveny, it's called. Giveny blanket. Where do they get these names from? That's what I want to know. Advert for Mariners. I was quite pleased with my Mariners yarn haul that I did. So that's not bad, is it? What have we got here? Hooked by Brianna. I don't know if she's made a skirt, but between you and me, I prefer mine. So there we go. Some makes by Brianna. Very quite rustic looking, I think. So yeah, but they're not patterns. They're just... I don't know where you'd go to find her stuff. There we go. Maybe advertises her www.hookedbybrianne.com and other things. This is the pattern for the Candy Floss jumper. Not ugly, but again, it's just a bit stripy for me. I'm not keen on that. I know I keep saying it. But there's so many patterns, you know, that we can be imaginative with. We don't need row after row. And that's that collar. Not particularly keen on that collar. Exclusive crochet along. Subscribe to receive your yarn to take part. Wow, it's quite busy, isn't it? And here's all the yarn, I guess. So that's a little incentive to subscribe, perhaps. I won't be subscribing, though. Humongous scarf. Very, very large. I don't think that's quite me. I can remember when I was at school, Doctor Who had one that was really, really long, and they became all the rage. So here we've got like Leonardo the Lion. He's kind of cute. I like him from behind. But it's kind of a little tush. Not bad. And there he is again. More coffee and cream. Which one of our yarn picks is your cup of tea? Probably this one, I would say, for me. Maybe. Looks softest. So here we go. The Merry Mandela Rug. I thought it looked like a doily from the front page. It looked like it was on a table. But no, it's a rug. That's quite nice. If you have a nice parquet floor that you want to cover with a rug. I always feel that maybe crocheting might be a little bit too... not durable enough. But maybe it is. So there's a bit of Black Lives Matter. Can't really see that with the perforations thing, you know, the... what are they called? Staples, that's the word I'm thinking of. It's a bit too tight. Walking in the Woods shawl. That's a nice shawl, actually. It's not bad. Yeah, I've made something very, very similar to that once before. There it is again. It's quite nice. Investigate that one, perhaps. Kerry's journal. My crochet inspiration, however, principally comes from colour. Mine just comes from yarn. The yarn sort of tells me what it wants to be in a way. Like I look at it and the inspiration pops into my head. It's very kind of, what do you call it? I always think of Aztecs, but it's not really, is it? It's just, it's a bit too much for me, that. In pattern wise, you know, too congested. That's the crochet along, I believe. Very busy. Then we get the adverts. And we've got the Crochet Society Wants You advert. And, oh look, more Pokemons at the bottom here. They're all in here, are they? Oh my goodness, they are. So I had a gentleman pop into my live stream the other day. He would love this. Nathan, his name was. So if he's watching, this would be a magazine for you, Nathan. This Crochet Now got some Pokemon bits in it. So what's this? Garnet wrap. That's unusual as well, isn't it? Almost mosaic looking, but I think it's just stripe. It's quite wavy. That's unusual. Quite tightly, you know, I don't like the big holes, so that's not bad. I don't mind it on a granny, but that's about it. So what have we got now? Aries. Oh, it's so cute. It reminds me of In the Night Garden. Do you know what I mean? If any of you know In the Night Garden, it reminds me of Macapaka. 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 Harley was obsessed. My eldest grandson was obsessed with In the Night Garden when he was young. Mike is pretty glad that Tyler isn't, because he hated it. Ooh. I really don't know what happened there, but my gimbal decided it didn't like holding itself up, so I'm going to have to hold it. Okay, so we've got, are we still, yes, we're still moving. Quite like that, even though it's very, very busy. And it is on the other page too, look. That's unusual, I like that. I like it when they're all different textures on these blankets and stuff like that. I've got a thing about those. I think what it is, I'm using my new phone on this gimbal, and I think it might be a tad heavy. So the gimbal's going to have to be for the older phone. 3 Knit Pro crochet hooks. I never have any success when I do things like this. There's always some reason that I don't get them. I don't know if you've ever had any luck, but I don't. Got some bunting. Sarah K. Hartman's bunting. Bella Coque Crochet Chronicles. So there are some bits down here. I don't know if there's a pattern for this, and I'm not even sure what it is. Just looking at it, looks like bunny ears, I guess. There's some flowers. This might be easier to do it this way, you know. I like this loopy dots blanket. The kind of texture. I won't be making it, mind you, but it's an interesting texture. I like it when people do sort of interesting textures. I don't think I'll be doing that, whatever that is. Wall hanging, nope. Swiftly moving on. Just a mass of yarn. How to read a pattern, we get into that part of it again. Dream wardrobe, the basics. Yeah, the tutorial-y bits, which are always there. The abbreviations and conversions. What we've got in next time. Usual stuff at the end. So, but it's not ended there, though. Not ended there. We've got this other one. I do love Bagpuss. That reminds me of when I was a child. I used to have a Bagpuss. I'm not sure now we've moved and whether I still have him. I'm not sure now if the light is reflecting. Now the sun's gone down a little bit. Let's turn it off. No, making no difference. It's probably the light from outside. So let's see if pulling the curtain. Yes, there we go. That makes more difference. I need to pull it a little bit. There we are. That's better, isn't it? So yeah, this is my kind of supplement. So we've got 51 fun patterns to try tonight. Well, I don't know if I will, but I'll have a look anyway. Don't know if I'll try them tonight though. I've got a little, let's have a look. What we got? Nothing so far. Wonder where they are then. Ah, here we go. There's Bagpuss. He's so cute. I used to love my Bagpuss. I had several and a cushion, but I don't know what happened to them all. He's so sweet. I might have to... No, I'm not an amigurumi person, but, you know, if I was going to do something, then Bagpuss might just sway me. Now, this reminds me of a cowl I made a little while ago. I do have a tutorial for it. Mine was ribbed so it stays nice and tight. But I did also make one like that with a little fluffy end. I didn't do a tutorial for it though. A clock mandala. You can actually get little clock accessories, can't you? You can buy those. So that's actually pretty cool. You can make your own clock. You don't have to do this pattern either. You can make your own. And turn any one of your mandalas into a clock. Wouldn't that be cool? You can buy these. I think my auntie, used to make them. Those are cute. Little sugar mouse. Ah, lovely. There's a lot of this white and pink, bright pink fluff in this supplement. Showing you how to make a granny square. I think we know that by now. Oh, look, we've got more. We've got a flamingo. It's definitely a pink and white fluffy book. Then that flowery square, if that floats your boat, a Cornish flower. And then we've got an advert for Knitting Magazine. Cheat at colour work. That's knitting. We're knitting here. Is this knitting? Looks like crochet. No, maybe this is a knitting part. It's not knit. The whole thing is not knitted, surely. That looks crocheted. Maybe it's a bit of both. Now we're into a knitting part. Cupcakes. Let them eat cupcakes. Never really see the point in knitting or crocheting fruit. So this is a cushion and a blanket. That's quite nice. That's crocheted. It's not bad. And there's the charts as well for that. But that's quite nice. I like the colours. Use of colour. Now we've got a crocheted hippo. Sorry, a knitted hippo. I meant to say knitted and said crochet. Spring greens. All the different greens. Some signet. I don't know what that one is over there. Big value. Oh, that looks like a King Cole. Cobblestone hat. That looks nice, but it's definitely knitted. Mosaic knitting. I don't know if that's difficult. Candy cascade cushion. That's definitely crocheted. I don't know about that one though. Can't really see it. Charts. Make your dream wardrobe stuff again. Now we've got Patty, powerful princess amigurumi. If I was the kind of nana that did this, I could make Sophia and River some nice dollies and some cute amigurumi for the boys. But I don't know actually why I don't. Gary is constantly on my case to make stuff. Why don't you do it? Well, I wouldn't call that a shawl. If you were a borrower, you know, like, or came from Lilliput, maybe. The cake. Cherry on the cake. Don't know. Why would anyone want to make a cake? So there we go. We got the Learn the Basics, Knit, Learn the Basics. We've got Crochet one page, Knit the other. I quite like these though, I must say. Some of these patterns are pretty good. Oh, I've made something very similar to this. Very similar. I didn't make the lovey though. I just made the blanket. But it was very similar to this, I have to say. Once you can make a face. So that is it. Well, that's not a bad magazine. And there's lots of patterns in all. I mean, you've got all the bird patterns as well. And all of the patterns that were in here. And some from Pokemon. And you've got the freebies. So I think this one is definitely better than the last. It's a hit. But I'm not sure that I'd subscribe to this one. At this current time, I am subscribing to Simply Crochet. And I've yet to find out what happened about that ball of yarn. It was tiny. So in the great scheme of things, it doesn't bother me that it wasn't in my package. I mean, the other gift was in my package, so I don't see why the other one would not be. For those of you who didn't see that, when I did my Simply Crochet subscription and I did the Open With Me, I was missing a yarn ball. I didn't realise it until I saw it in the shop, that there was actually a little ball of chenille that came free with it. And I didn't get it in mine. So, and I know Glenda from Creative Grandma did this whole expose that if you subscribe to the magazines, you don't actually get the gift sent to you. So I didn't think that, you know, I was missing a gift until I saw that. And I was going to message them and I haven't done it. So I would, if I can remember to do that, I will, and let you know how I get on. But all in all, I quite like this one, but I don't think I'll subscribe to yet another one. Not for a while anyway. So thank you for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll be informed when there are new videos. If you haven't already, don't forget to check out my 2 giveaways that are going on. One will end very, very soon. And on my live streams, I quite often do a little giveaway. I haven't picked a winner for it yet, so there's still time. So thanks for watching. Stay safe. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.